time it's Bonnie, Scotland, and the classic Speyside. Enjoy. And the pretty little village of Blair Athol, Perthshire, and this is the River Tilt, which is a tributary of the Tay, and a little salmon river in its own right, Spey Salmon River. It's curious to see this river running at quite a moderate level, where 150 miles down the road, a few hours away, we're coming through Cumbria, which is absolutely under a deluge of floods at the moment. The River Eden's absolutely, it must be a mile wide now, with torrential rain all day yesterday and pretty well all night as well. Well, some lovely rivers up here to drool over. Look at this. What a sight. This is the Dunlin, which is a tributary of the Spey. It's a salmon river in its own right really, but I think it's more of a sort of back end Spey river. Really bonny looking pool up here. Can't believe nothing's moving there. Looks absolutely beautiful. Sure, there's got to be something there. Now the Spey is sort of a medium-sized river up here, just a nice fishable size really. You can get a good cast across to the far bank. There we go, Badnock Angling Association, fishing by permit only. Paper shop or sports shop, well I got mine from the post office. Anyway, there we go, plenty of local outlets. Well, finally made it to the River Spey and we're actually fishing today. I've got my ticket. And this is the bridge, sort of town bridge really, just outside the town really, of Kingussie, spelt Kingussie. And there's a lovely pool here just under the bridge which I'm going to try with the stream. It's early morning, it's quite cold and there's no fish moving. I'm going to try again later. It's forecast getting a little bit warmer later on today, so hopefully get out with a dry fly afterwards. But there's some nice features, that overhanging willow there, and there's boulders, and especially that sort of bit of a crease just near that water gauge there on the left. Zoom in on, that looks especially attractive. So I'm going to give it an hour, go out with the missus for the most of the day and then come back later this afternoon and into the evening I think. The faithful old black, red and purple streamer. You can see the bottom here, so I'm not going to bother with the wading stuff, but I might use it a bit further up that pool. This is a 11-foot 6 weight, which I'm going to use it for fly fishing in the sea when we go up to Sutherland, but it's quite handy on a big powerful river like this for the streamer. So I've got a intermediate line with a sinking poly leader. I'm just going to whip the streamer across this current initially, work my way around to that. Willow on the far side. But just have a couple of casts there. Got part of the tree there. there's one. Whoa, what a fish. Bloody hell. That's a good one. Whoa. What have we got, brownie or coloured up sea trout? I doubt it'll be a sea trout this time of the year, to be honest. Still in there. It's a good brownie. Really good brownie. Yet again. So line number one was certainly the spot, wasn't it? Come on, guy. Get in the net. Number one. Good fish too, that. Good fish. Oh, beautiful Highland brownie, River Spey. Good £1.5, maybe a bit more, I don't know. We've got 9, got about 16-17 inches there. Good fish, and he's really nailed this streamer nicely. Got a really shot. Oh, he's gone under my legs. Oh, didn't quite get him swimming away, but there we go. Excellent. There's another run way downstream, next pool down under willows, which will probably hold another good fish. Probably well worth a shot. Nothing like as big as further down on the classic salmon water, and obviously just as scenic, but he's considered more of a trout river at this end and a lot more accessible for the casual visitor, and of course what goes with that is much less costly to fish. Ah, there was another knot. Try him again. Something else. I can highly recommend Ardmore for a lovely stay. A gorgeous little Airbnb room we've got here. Well, it's top floor of a substantial house, really. And lovely views out of the window of the Kingussie. This is the view from the bathroom window of the Kingussie in the background, looking suitably moody with a cloak of mist, and the village in the foreground. That's, I can't remember the name of it, the big central hotel of the village. Aylwyn is a most charming hostess, and she's got a wealth of knowledge about local walks and activities and so on, so forth. A lot of these little streams now being used for hydropower. Littling on the dry fly, look at the size of that. Dear oh dear. And getting it well down too. That's it. Back he goes. This is the village of Kingussie. Charming little spot. Everything you need. We've got pubs, charity shops, a co-op and post office where you can get your permits if you want to fish. Of course, it's not that far from Aviemore, which is well known for sort of both winter and summer activities. You've got kayaking, obviously walking, and mountain biking and stuff like that. If you want to watch a game of shinty, this is the Kingussie shinty ground. Again with that spectacular mountain backdrop. Well, beside the River Spey, it's the evening now. Final session before we move on north tomorrow. I've only got the one-day ticket. I had a good session this morning. Well, one good fish and a couple of poles on the streamer. And a frustrating dry fly session. I only managed one small fish in an hour and a half session this afternoon when the sun came out. There's rising fish again this evening, so I'm going to try the dry fly for a little while, and then for the last hour, just as the light starts to go, I'm going to try the streamer, just see if I can get another big one. Okay, and then we're off up north. Little tiny one again. On the nymph. Oh, putting a good fight up. God. What a cracking little fighter. A little brownie. Look at that. What a pretty little thing. There he goes. Oh, this one with those. Well, that's got to rank as the smallest brownie. Look at that. I think it might be a little salmon par. That size, I'm not sure. Nearly. This is Spey Dam. Absolutely gorgeous little spot. This is pretty well the source of the River Spey as we know it. There is a little River Spey comes into the top end, but this is where the River Spey is sort of control flow from. Right up here in the between the Cairngorms and the Monblythe Mountains. And I've got a ticket which will cover me for this. Tomorrow I can either fish here or on the River Spey itself. So there is a bit of rain forecast tonight, so if the Spey rises up, I think I might give this a go. Excellent. Well, that's the end from sunny Speyside for me. Torrential showers this afternoon have started to lift the river up. It's come up about 4 inches this evening. I was lucky I was on the other bank and I've only just managed to wade across. I thought it was pushing very hard when I came back. And yeah, it's rising, so good time to stop really. After that initial really nice trout of the morning, very first thing, it's just been like tiny trout all day. Did finally manage to get one on the dry fly, but little 14 hare's ear nymph, like I say, one on the dry fly, and a few sort of bumps on the streamer. I think they were small fish just sort of chasing the streamer and sort of trying to chase it out of the territory really. Only that one proper pull from a good fish, which stayed on thankfully. Anyway, very interesting session, a very interesting stretch of river. If you want to fish here, it's Badenoch Angling Association, and the day tickets are at the time of me publishing is £16. If you're viewing this in a few years' time, obviously that won't mean much. I think juniors is cheaper, something like £8 for over 12s or 12s to 18s. But yeah, so nice bit of water. There must be 20 odd miles on the Spey, plus 2 or 3 locks, including Spey Dam, which I didn't get around to trying this time, but if we're here for a couple of days next time, I'll certainly get more than one day ticket and give Spey Dam a go, I think. So yeah, off up to Sutherland tomorrow. We're getting all packed up tonight, and I'll see what sort of sport awaits me there. It could be a dire disappointment because I can't get on the Bourne Bridge. It turns out it doesn't open until June the 1st. Anyway, more about that later. So take care, I'll see you again soon. Don't forget to give us a subscription if you're not already a subscriber, and maybe a thumbs up or like. Okay, take care, see you again soon.